There were two main groups of people in Australia during Ned Kelly's time, the squatters and the selectors. As I previously mentioned, convicts were allowed to select a plot of land to own and farm once they were free. These ex-convicts were called selectors. Squatters, on the other hand, were not convicts. They came to New Holland or Australia voluntarily as free men and women and were often quite wealthy. As free men and women, they chose the best plots of land to live on without paying anything. This is the meaning of a squatter. Over time, squatters built larger and larger farms and homesteads and traded cattle and other livestock, becoming very wealthy. This led to a class division in Australia where the squatters were the elite class with connections to government, judges and the police. The selectors were the lower class with inferior plots of land and little support from government and police. Ned Kelly hated the injustice and targeted the squatters and government, stealing cattle and livestock from the wealthy and robbing banks. He gave money to other selectors and in doing so helped the poorer class, gaining their support and affection. Ned's brother Dan was wanted for horse theft. Officer Fitzpatrick decided that he would go to Kelly's house and arrest Dan himself. When he arrived at the Kelly homestead, Ellen Kelly, Ned's mother, refused to let Fitzpatrick in the house. Fitzpatrick says that Ellen attacked him with a shovel, but the Kellys say that Fitzpatrick tried to shoot them and they were defending themselves. In the chaos, Fitzpatrick was injured. Fitzpatrick left the Kelly house alone and reported the attack. Kelly was now a wanted man and an outlaw. Ned and Dan hid in the Australian bush and became bushrangers. Ellen Kelly was arrested for assaulting a police officer. She was sentenced to 3 years in prison for her crime. A small group of police officers came into the bush looking for the Kelly gang. Ned saw them coming and ambushed them at their camp. One police officer surrenders, but another fights back. For the first time, Ned Kelly has killed a man. 2 more police officers arrive, and Ned Kelly tries to make them surrender. They refuse, and the Kelly gang fight the officers in the bush, killing 3 men in total at Stringybark Creek. One police officer escapes to spread the news that Ned Kelly and the Kelly gang are now murderers.